Hi guys, welcome to Feebles tutorial. Today we're going to be learning about the basics of Photoshop. If you're beginner with Photoshop, there's no need for you to worry anymore. If you're watching this video, you might be seeing all these things here and you feel like, where will I start from? How will I start making use of all those things? Well, no need to worry. I'm here to teach you all. Today we are going to learn about some basic tools. If you can look at the left hand corner of the screen, you can see all those tools here. We are going to be learning about some of them today. Then in other tutorial we will learn about other ones. So if you just open this for the first time, please feel free to subscribe to my channel. Just click on the subscribe button, or also click on the bell to get a notification anytime I post a new video. And if you're really interested to learn more about it, please add a comment and I'll get back to you. And if there's a video you want me to make about Photoshop, please also add a comment to it and I'll make a video about it. And please also subscribe to my channel and hit the like button for me on any of my videos which you find useful to you. Let's get started. Okay, if you can see here, this little guy here is called the move tool, and if you want to activate this, the shortcut to that is it's V. You hit V, or you come here straight away, you just select it as a move tool. Then if you look here, you see a rectangular Marquee tool, and also if you look here, you will see a polygon Lasso tool. So if you look at the down bottom here, you will see this little guy here like an arrow. So once I right click here on this little arrow, you see other options pop out. And here you have the lasso tool, you have the polygonal lasso tool, and you have the magnetic lasso tool. And I'm going to be teaching you what this three does. And also if you move to the rectangular Marquee tool, you will see here, if you right click also on this angle here, you will see you have a rectangular Marquee tool, elliptical Marquee tool, single row Marquee tool, and single column Marquee tool. And I'm going to be teaching you what this all does. And if you look at our selection tool here, that is our move tool, you will see it has no arrow because it comes alone. It is here alone. It is what you can use to move your things around. Whatever you're working on, it is the tool you will use in moving it around. So without wasting much time, let's get started. But before we can move our things around, you have to first of all create a new file. So you can hit Ctrl N on Windows or Command N on Macs. So right here I'm using a window, so I'll simply go here for you to understand. Just go to File, New, set whatever you need to set. Here I like working in inches, but some people prefer pixels, centimeters, millimeters, points, meters, columns. Well, I like working in inches. It depends on what you understand. I understand inches better. So let me change this to, let's say something like 10, and let's say 10 by 10. Then hit OK. Okay, we'll give it a name. Let's say Photoshop Basics. Photoshop Basics. Okay, and here we hit OK. You don't need to change background color white. I don't want it transparent. I don't want the background color. I don't want it white. But you can also add our colors if you want when work is continued later. So here I'll just hit OK. Once I hit OK, so let's import something for us to move about, to move around. It's even okay, if I still want to move this around, I can still move it around. All I need to do is just double click on this, and we can leave it on layer O or give it a name. let's say we'll give it a test move to, and we hit OK. Now we can be able to move it around with a move tool. See what I'm saying? Now I can move this around, I can move this around, I can move it anywhere I want. So this is what I'm saying. Without the move tool, you cannot move these things around. For example, let me select the rectangular marquee tool, and here we are. If you want to move this around now, you can see it's not even selected to show you that it's not going to move around. So once I come back here, you see it's selected. I can be able to move this around, put it anywhere I want. Let's say I want it here. Okay, I want it to be the way it is. Okay, we'll leave it this way. So that's basically about what you can do with the move tool. Okay, let us do another thing. So for here, let me place an image here. Let's go to place. Okay, let me say, okay, I want this image. I selected this image, I place it here. So for you now, you can see I'm moving this around, and when you're moving things around, you can see here a check mark here, commit transform. It's called commit transform. So you either hit enter for Photoshop to recognize that you're done moving this object to wherever you want it to be. It's either you hit enter, or you come up here and click on this. So Photoshop recognize this, that you want this to be here, and it's already there. Okay, now we understand what the move tool is used for. So the other one I'm going to be showing you about is the rectangular marquee tool. Rectangular marquee tool can be used to cut out an area you want not to be here. For example, what I'm trying to say is, for example, I want to apply analytics here to a specific area here. I don't want to apply it to every area here. So I can use the rectangular marquee tool and select on it, and I come straight down here. Let's say here, I select here, and I'm gonna add a color here. Let's say, or let's do something like, I want to erase that part of the area. I come here, I have my eraser tool, but before we can be able to do that, we need to rasterize this here, this little guy here. We need to rasterize it so that we can be able to max out. We want to erase this part. Without it, you can see my eraser tool is not going to be able to erase anything. So I need to rasterize layer. Once I do that, now you see my eraser tool is showing very well. So you can reduce this size here, the size of the brush. Let's reduce it a little bit. Yeah, 21 will be okay. So I'm selecting on my soft brush. Then here, make sure it's in 100 because I want the cleaning to be effective. Okay. So I clean here. I just clean. Okay, you're not going to see this. Okay, let's select a portion where you can see it pretty clear. Someone here. So let's go back to eraser 2. I just clean. You can see I can clean outside this bus. I can clean anywhere, but the only portion that I'll be cleaning it's inside the rectangular marquee tool, because I've already used this as a rectangular to mark the portion which I'm gonna clean. Now you see what is also used for. Okay, now you see that portion there is already deleted. Excuse me. You can see the portion here is already out of the picture. You can see this portion here is deleted with the help of the masking. With the help of the rectangular marquee tool. So if once I'm done with this and I don't want this guy to show up here, what I need to do is press Command D on Mac and Ctrl D on Windows. So once I press Ctrl D here, it goes out. You see? So another thing you can use this Marquee tool to do is, I want this portion here, I want it out of the picture. So I just come here, I select this portion and I hit delete. You see, I've automatically deleted that portion. You see, so let's undo it and select. And also we have the elliptical marking tool. This also you can use if you want it to be in a circle. You just come here, draw your, make sure you hold down your shift key to get a perfect circle. Once it's selected, so let's say we're still gonna clean that area, so you can come here, clean the area you want. It does the same thing as the rectangular marking tool does, so there's no real big deal about that. So let's just undo this and deselect. So the next thing I'm going is so okay. Let's say single row marquee tool. It also does the same thing. It's just different shapes. They're all different shapes. So I want that area. It all does the same thing. See, I want this little area here to be deleted. See, once I deselect, you can see this line here is deleted. So the same thing goes to this single column. If I come here, I want that area deleted. Yeah, there you go. Come here, I want this area deleted. Okay, here you go. Now with the select, you can see what I'm talking about. You see? So another thing is the polygonal lasso tool, and beneath it we have a lasso tool, polygonal lasso tool, magnetic lasso tool. So for us to make use of this, let me import another image. Let me get this off here. So let me get a pretty more image that you can use to trace out images. Let me look for a more better image we can trace. For example, I want to trace this thing here. I have this vector banner, blah 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 something. So I want to trace it out. I can either choose to use a polygonal lasso tool, which is this. So I just come here, okay, let's simulate here a little bit. So I can come here, click here, sorry, you see. So this is how, let's trace this out. Okay, it's not gonna be perfect. Okay, let's just say I trace that area out. I want this area to be traced out, and I delete. Okay, we need to unlock this first. So I delete, it's out of there. You see? So once I undo, now that is what this one does. Polygonal lasso tool. Don't mind me, it's not here. I feel a little bit tired, but I think I need to do some things for you guys. For all those beginners, if this is getting a little bit confusing, please feel free to comment on it and let me see what I can do about it. Okay, now I want this place, I want to trace this guy here out. So I just keep on tracing, I click. Let me just show you what I made. Although it's not going to be a perfect tracing, but if I want to read a perfect tracing, I will do it. But so for the sake of time of the tutorial, let's just hurry up and trace it out. Oh, sorry. I'm really sad, but I still need to do something to you guys. Okay. Yeah. So once I select that part and I want that part to be deleted, the part I select to be deleted, I press delete on my system. It's deleted on my Windows. You can also use that to trace out pictures as well. Okay, here is another one. Okay, let's press Command D to deselect that. And we go down here, we see the lasso tool. What this does is the same thing with almost with the polygons, but this one you have to hold down your mouse hold down your mouse to trace. It's like a freehand tracing. You trace this yourself. A freehand tracing. So let's say I want to trace myself. Let's say I'm holding on my mouse and I'm tracing all this part, all this part, all this part. And once I'm done, I just come back here and click. So once I delete, it's deleted. Or if I want to apply an effect to that place, like we did, that only portion will be deleted. Only the portion that is selected will be deleted. They all work. They all work the same. So it's almost similar to the rectangular marquee tool, which you can use to select the portion you want to delete. Let's undo this. Okay, let's go down to the magnetic tool. So what this magnetic tool does is, once you're clicking on it and you're moving it, it's automatically selecting the edges, although sometimes it does not select the edges pretty well. So you'll be the one to click on the edges. Let me show you what I mean. So I click here. Once I click here like this, without me selecting, moving it to the point where I want, it's not going to select the point. So if whatever I move it to, that's the point it will select. For example, you can see me moving it here. You can see my mouse. I'm moving it here. Moving it here. No. Moving it here. No. Moving it. No. Moving it here. I click here. Moving it here. No. Move it here. Click here. So let's just do something fast, sake of time. So you can see it's been selected, and I can here. You can see it's out. So that's automatically what this 3. At least now you can understand what this 3 does. This one's here, the magnetic to the polygonal, whatever, lasso to magnetic lasso, they're all used to trace things out. If you want to trace anything out in Photoshop, you can use this to trace it out. There are other things you can also use to trace out things in Photoshop. We're going to be learning about that in our next tutorial. But on this one, we're learning about the lasso tools and the marquee tools and the selection tool. So in the beginning, we learned about the selection tool, which you can use to move your things around. For example, I'm moving this around now. You can see I'm moving the selected area. I'm moving it around. That's the only thing you can use to move it around. Then the other one we learned is a marquee tool, where this can be used to mark out some areas you want to apply effect on, or an area you want to cut out in Photoshop. Whatever you do in Photoshop, an area you want to cut out, you can also use this as well. And the lasso tool can also be used for tracing picture. Any picture you want to trace. So I think now you know the basics of these 3 tools here. And also I taught you how to open up a new file here, which you can go, you either open a new file, or you also create a new file, or you open up a new file. You want to open up a new file here. If you already have a file you're working on and you want to open it, you can use that to open it on. You can use that what you can use to open it. Yeah, I have the file here and I want to open this here. I can open that. That's a Photoshop file. That's a Photoshop file. You can also open up images. You see, you open up image. I just open this image now just to show you what is that there. Then you can work on it. You can also use this to place. You can also use place to bring in an image to it. Let's say I'm going to bring this image in and I bring this here. So this place automatically brings in image on whatever you're working on. You can see it brings it on the background which I open. Then for example, if I say I want to open this image, if I'm going to open and I open it, it will automatically open up a new tab here. Let's say a tab in Photoshop. For example, this was the one we were working on, and this is the one I opened recently. So we don't want that. So if you don't want that, you know how to place, you just place it in. Okay, I think that is it for today. Please feel free to subscribe on my YouTube. Thank you. Bye bye.